Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Lyrics. Well, not Lyrics, Ginger Sim. I don't know who this bitch is. Perla Singer. I need her to get the fuck home. So, I just had the biggest catastrophe of my life. I don't know who changed these outfits on them either. But I just thought I had lost all of my data on my Sims. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. So let's just go to save. I had went, so if you guys ever, take your EA out of your cloud drive and try to move it to like your desktop, keep in mind that it may not save your games, right? So I opened it up and this is the old one, right? So this is trash. I'm not gonna I'm gonna leave it alone for now, but I do need to delete this because I know it's kind of confusing. If you guys don't know, you never had like a Mac or nothing, or you never worked with computers, this would confuse you. You would think that your game is completely and entirely gone, all because you moved it from one slot to another. So let me actually exit out of this so I can kind of give you guys some tips on how this works. So you don't want to kind of move anything. Clearly, the cloud drive is what's pulling the data. So I know I have it on my computer as well. But this is why Apple is so good, because Apple is really great at storing these kind of files, making sure, you know, you can you can have like multiple places to kind of have different things without losing your progress. Typically, Windows just have a harder time deleting it, like you kind of know what is left, but Mac has a good process of keeping it in another place and then you're being able to find it. That's why people like Apple. So, earlier today, as you can see, I have a new beta upgrade on my device. So apparently Apple's having an Apple event. They were talking about like that glass. So I have the Tahoe beta version on my computer. This completely and entirely didn't get in the way at all of the computer update. But let's see here. I know that I was waiting for this update for a while. It's currently only on the beta. So I had downloaded it, and then at the time, I have a good amount of storage, but Apple did put all of it on the cloud drive, which I don't necessarily like, but I ended up moving it, trying to get more storage to see, play around with it. So when I moved it, it had like my desktop on file. So all of this was on like the actual desktop, and it was a desktop and a desktop, and I was like, okay, this is getting a little bit too much. And you're probably thinking like, yeah, it's a little bit too much. So I just went and copied the electronic arts from my documents folder. And so as you can see, I had copied it, but it did not save the games, right? So when you're saving the game, this is kind of what it looks like. This is going to be the most recent one, and it saves your slots. I would just do the whole folder just because I don't really know how it works. But as you can see, if it's not in the correct folder, like for this one, it was like saves, but all of this was empty. So let me open up this one. So I had opened up the game, and then it was in saves, and it just says scratch, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no. So I was having a mental crisis right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove it from the gameplay so that I actually know what I'm looking at. I wouldn't touch any of these like folders or nothing. You typically only touch the mods folder. But yeah, I was actually fucking pissed. I don't think you understand. I was like so pissed. Something that you can probably delete if you're looking for a better gameplay. You don't want to touch the thumbnail cache one. I think that's a little bit different. You can do the screenshots. Typically, these are just screenshots of your gameplay that you would have taken. So you ever see like how you do the screenshots? Like these are where they would be at. You can delete these specifically. You know how you press C? Like these are where they go, right? So it's not going to do anything to your computer. If you do find yourself deleting the saves, then you may, not have that backed up. You can always do like a separate folder. You can move this to the trash, and that just deletes all of the images that would have been like, see, these are just pictures, right? So these are when Adam and Luna graduated, kind of thing, right? I feel like I could probably not delete them because I just do actually like them, and I just have this video that I took. So this is on the cloud drive. It's not really taking up too much storage, like it's 7.8 megabytes, which is like the size of a paperclip. It's really not that much. Bytes is not that much. KB is not that much. The only thing that you want to notice is a gigabyte. If it's a gigabyte, then that's a lot of storage. So that's the only thing that I would target. If it's anything less than a gigabyte, I wouldn't care about it when it's not that big of a deal. I know probably other people would think about it, but me personally, a gigabyte is the only byte that I'm kind of worried about. So this one has all of our mods in it. We deleted the other one. So what we want to do before we delete the actual, game, like before we delete it, we do just want to run the game again just to make sure that there's nothing that's messing up our gameplay. I think I'm just going to leave this here in the documents folder just to make sure. I think it does sync across other areas, but it is in two places. It does make sense. So what I'm gonna do is go back to The Sims. And then we're gonna make sure we pull it back up. So it erased my mods, but now they're gonna be back. So my Don, this is his name is Don. So the thing is, I think it was moving a little bit slow, but as you can see, we have completely and entirely the gameplay, all of the mods, all of our families, so we can successfully, because it's not going to count anything in the trash, I don't think, so we can successfully go ahead and erase that. I am nervous, but let's go ahead and empty this, and that should not bother anything that we have going on. So that is just a friendly tip from me. As you know, I love computers. I love figuring stuff out. I was freaking out, but it's a Mac. Like, this is what Apple does. One thing is going to be for sure is to copy and put your shit in another folder. So you don't really have to worry about it. And okay, so this is going to be loading. So we're going to go back to the world. So let's check our storage as well. And make sure, because I think we had some good storage. I think I had got it to 80, but I could be wrong. Yeah, 80. Remember we was on 50? So y'all know I've been in here deleting a lot of stuff, y'all. But we was on 50 and I got it to 80. So what we're going to do Let's go back to our house. It should be there. I haven't checked it yet, but okay, yeah, y'all, it's there. So let's see what the apartment is gonna be. So the one that we actually did is running for only 17,000, bitch. That is really good. That is so good. Y'all know that like when the for rent came out, it was literally like I think one time I had built a house and that shit was like $4 million a unit, and I was like, what the fuck? So we're going to do. Oh, it's so difficult because I really want to move in a sim. Like, I really want to work on a family for them, but I really don't know. Like, I'm trying to do a Confessions of a Shopaholic, excuse me. So a Confessions of a Shopaholic, and I want to make the parents. I do want to make them young adults, but I do want them to be old looking, so that they kind of last longer in the game. I'm gonna make the girl Confessions of a Shopaholic. I'm gonna make her probably like a brown haired girl, but we're gonna try to get her a brother and then a dog. So we're gonna try to work on them. We're gonna put the mom and the dad in this area, the daughter in this area. So it's giving us still the separate gameplay. Then we'll probably put the brother in one of these and then rent out the rest of them. I think it's gonna be so much fun. So let's go here. Let's go to create a sim. Y'all know that my create a sim tab. Oh, this is cute. This is exactly what I want her to look like, but maybe with longer hair and brown. I love sometimes that you can get that vibe. I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of get that vibe. Yes, this is exactly what she looks like. So we're gonna make her a teenager. We're not gonna kind of keep the same name. Gonna make her a teen. She's gonna be a shopaholic, meaning she has to be materialistic, famously wealthy, or maybe I should do a teen. And then we're gonna make her high maintenance. Well, there's a difference between high maintenance and materialistic, I believe. I thought so. She's materialistic, and I want to have her like a down to earth. So she likes to do like, you know, home improvements. So let's see here. What are y'all thinking? Maybe self-assured. I think that's a good one. Self-assured. Harper. What's going to be their last name? Vanhorn. Do we want to do an American spinoff to the Vanhorns? Like, that would be cool. If these are the Vanhorns, like, cousins, the ones from Britain. I like it. So let's play with genetics. We're going to make, I guess we can make a brother. He's going to be a teen too. I don't want him to be a twin. Kind of similar to that. I don't want to be too much. I want him to kind of be popular. We'll make him a jokester. We want him to be athletic and a bro. And then, not John. No, not Randolph. Not Kurt. Princeton. I think I like Princeton. Let's change his hair a little bit. He looks a little Hawaiian. Like, they look a little Hawaiian. Um, I think I could do the mohawk. I've been wanting to do the mohawk for a while, I'm not gonna lie. And this is kind of the vibe I'm gonna go for. So then, let's play with genetics again. Make a parent. And, oh, she looks cute, y'all. I'm gonna go with them. I do want them to look older. Like, I do want them to look older. So, we're gonna kind of try to do like a gray. I want her to look 40, 50. Like, I want her to already look like she is, old. So we want to do the wrinkles, kind of get that. She's going to be a young adult though. She is going to be married, and she is going to be Fortune 5-star property owner. You see how she look older? I can keep her hair like that, but I kind of want to do like, that's kind of Asian. They look a little Asian. I don't want to make her look Asian, but I do want her to be, I think I wanted to do blonde. Like, I wanted her to be a blonde, like an ashy blonde. But I don't know. I think the brunette is probably best. And then let's go to her face. And let's do some skin details. That's a little too old. I don't want her to look that old. I think that one is good. I thought they had crow's feet. She can do like a birthmark right there. Maybe a little bit of that. I don't know if they have crow's feet. I could have sworn they did. Baby bags. That's kind of too old. That's a little too old. That's kind of like 60s. We're aiming for like 50s and 40s. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going for. I wanted her to look a little bit, you know, older, but I think that's kind of the vibe, right? We don't want her to be too, like, she's a mother. Like, she looks like a mother. Like, she looks like. Not even with the eyeliner. Like, nothing too crazy. I do want to make her nose less European. Make her lips just a little bit pouty. Make her chin a little bit fatter. I feel like the bags under her eyes are fine, like, honestly. I'm not even tripping about it. Yeah. Now, I do want her to be a little bit bigger. I mean, is the bags too old? Do y'all think it's too old? I think she looks good. Maybe a little bit of lip gloss. Um, we don't really see like much of, you know, women up here who just look older. You don't really see that. So I think we kind of need to honor them as a human being because actually she looks fine. Like she looks like a regular person. You know. Okay. We don't want to do any face piercing. Let's get into her outfit. She probably wears something like this. Or even this. Remember, she's rich. She's going to be rich. She's going to be well off. Like, she's not necessarily poor. She's not old, though. All right. What about this one? Ooh, that's cute, y'all. Now let's think about a different shirt, maybe. This is a hard bitch to dress. Maybe something like this, but a blue. But I don't know. I don't like that collar on the neck. That's a little young. Even something like that. These bitches always can wear their shoulders out. Maybe even this. Yeah, that's kind of more her speed. Not with black and white. White on white. This is a brunette. This is not a blonde, y'all. Y'all know them bitches is they hard to dress in themselves. Like, I'm already intimidated. She would have a little bit perkier boobs. I would say that. I'll give that to her. With great ankles. Definitely a French tip type of girl. Maybe pink. Let's see. Which one is the left hand? Yeah, she's a big diamond type of girl. Like, yeah, this is her. Yep. I mean, yeah, this is gonna be her. She's not gonna be too particular. She's gonna have a dog, and she's gonna be an insider. Let's make her an idealist. Her name's gonna be like Molly, Marlene. Let's put a bangle on her, y'all. This is the top bitch. Like, this is the bitch that everybody want to grow up and be. Like, you can never be this bitch. People will come up to you and tell you to your face, like, you can never be this bitch. Honestly. They're always going to wear something out of date that's expensive. Like that. Okay. So let's go back and make Princeton's dad. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. I can deal with that one. So it's gonna be his daughter. Supportive. Make them supportive. His spouse. Close. Wholesome. We're gonna make him 5-star property owners. So it has the but his sister is gonna be close. Why is it saying hers is not done? Daughter, son, spouse, close, wholesome. Huh. Oh, okay. I want his name to be like Mike. Bruce, I could do Bruce. He's gonna be a dog lover, generous, and loyal. We want him to look older too. Ooh, the freckles is nice, y'all. Like, she definitely pulled a baddie. I don't want him to necessarily have a beard. I do want him to be like a brown, like gray. Yeah, this is living. Let's see. Let's get some forehead wrinkle. Oh, there you go. The crow's feet. I knew I was fucking right. He's gonna have. I don't want him to have the same thing, y'all. He could look a little older. He's gonna, let's see. Do you want him to have a beard though? Ooh, that one look nice. Shit. I don't know. I mean, I want him to wear. He's not a t-shirt kind of guy. I think that one still looks good. These right here with some sneakers, yeah. Definitely his vibe. Yep. I can deal with this. Clearly an art lover. Now, yes. So this is exactly how I want him to look, y'all. Okay, so let's go and oh no, I should have went in the other way. So let's go here and okay, so let's make sure they can even get up to the house. Let's go here. Let's get everybody to go here. Yes! Oh my god, y'all. Now, the thing is, I could so I can play all of them, make the houses one unit, like right here. And then, like, no, I don't want to do that. Because this has a whole kitchen. If it didn't have a kitchen, I would be like, okay, I can do that. But since it has a whole kitchen, I'm not going to do that. We're kind of going to honor the Sims' ability. So we're going to get them, make sure they can, go upstairs and get into the freaking place and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, they coming up here. Let's get everybody to come back here. It's like the property showing. Yep, yeah, I love it. Listen to me. Alright. So let's save this. Let me end this. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to show you that mod to download to make everybody related. Like, not the people that's dating, but this is the one that you want to have to download. And okay, hold on. I don't know what this is. So this is the MC Command Center. Typically everybody has this mod. I took it off, but I'm going to put it back up there so I can really make them let me go here. This is the most recent one. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yeah. Let's go to downloads. Show in folder. And I'm gonna go to, I don't know if I should put it in both of them. So good news is that looks like these are all scripts, so we don't have to worry about you sure you want to remove? Let's move it here, and then I'm gonna copy this. I know for sure I don't have to put it in both places, but I just think that I'm a little bit more comfortable with that. Just for, the concept of, oh wait, it's already there. So we do just copy it, okay. Let's see, y'all. Let's open it, and it should have said today's date. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Maybe not today's date, because this is probably when they added it. But Yeah, it's okay. So it's still shipped today. Alright, so what we want to do is save and exit. And then when we come back and open up the game, it's going to show that specifically. But it's given very much New York, like, you know. So yeah, I'm going to come back, guys.